Ah, talaga? Hey guys! Hello, hello, hello! Maaga tayo today. Medyo maaga today si Coach, no? But it's okay. I have a lot of things in store for us today. Bonus na yung extra 30 minutes natin, you know? Samahan nyo ako hanggang 11. Medyo mahaba tayo today. And andyan na ba ang mga ating mga kavet? Are you guys there already? You know, ang promise natin, we will be reviewing our um, Vechain, no? And Vechain, and we have a special guest for tonight. Medyo may ibang session ang live ni Coach MirandaMiner today. We will have a guest na isang trader ng vet, no? Trader ng vet ngayon, no? And we will hear from her ano ang kanyang experience sa pagtitrade ng Vechain. And kung katulad nyo din, may mga kaibigan kayo na mahilig sa VeChain, right? Invite them here, no? Invite them here so they could listen, no? Ano ang ating analysis at ano ang ating take sa VeChain, no? Na tinatawag nating VET, no? Invite nyo sila here and please share this link to our Discord channel, to our Facebook Team MirandaMiner Binance Profitable Group. We already have 7,700 members. Okay? And then we will see, no? Sino kaya ang pwedeng mga umattend sa atin. Medyo maaga tayo today, no? While we're waiting for the 10 o'clock, let me just do quick announcements. Ang dami nating announcements for today. Okay? Quick announcement lang, ang ating classes, ang ating schedule of classes is going to change for a bit, no? Starting batch 4 onwards ng beginner class. Okay? Batch 4 to batch 11. Yes po, meron na pong batch 11. Puno na po ang batch 11. Grabe, grabe. And kakapuno pa lang ng batch 6 ng intermediate. Grabe. Woo! And yung mga batch 1, guys, hello sa mga batch 1, no? Ongoing classes, nako, kudos. Good job to sa trader kanina sa intermediate, no? Ang galing. Ang galing ng mga intermediate traders. Saka syempre mga beginner traders, 'di ba? Magagaling din 'yan, no? Magagaling sila lahat, yung mga groups. Tapos kanina medyo maingay yung mga boys kaysa sa mga girls, no? Good job to Kim. Good job to Kim. Executing our trade system, no? Ang kanyang Halmachi system breakout. Feast breakout, no? $20+ profit. Ang galing. And then of course, yung magaling na magaling din kanina sa beginner, si Yael. May mga word na untog-untog na eh. Ang galing eh. Galing ng execution. Good job, kudos, right? And sa mga beginners, good job, good job. I look forward, no? I look forward for your success pagtapos nyo sa class natin. And sa mga aha moments nyo kanina sa class, yung mga natututo na coach, mga ganung words na natutuwa si coach sa ganyan eh. Kasi syempre, hindi naman nakukuha yan overnight, no? Hindi nakukuha. Kumbaga, it's already a good learning progress kung within the class talaga nakakapag-set up ka na. You're able to set up your own trades already. And before, kumbaga, lumilipad lang ng mga linya, pero at least, no? Then of course, yung guest natin today, no? Napaka-prepared from batch 1, guys. Palakpakan naman natin. Guest natin today from batch 1 at we will put her sa call ng 10:15. Ang galing. I'm just impressed. Baka wala na nga ako i-present ngayon, no? Kasi talagang fully analyzed niya na. Very much analyzed niya na ang ating vet, no? But maganda yun kasi we will get a perspective from a trader, no? Marinig nyo ang perspective ng isang trader talaga. Bukod sa analysis ni coach, no? At least you could also hear ano yung pwede niyang ano pa yung mga learnings na galing sa kanya. Yes, inubos niya na, wala na akong sasabihin eh. Sabi ko, sige mag-guess na. Magaling tong next guest natin. Tsaka nagtitrade pa yan habang nagtitrade, nagtatrabaho. Diba? Saan ka pa? Ang galing. Diba? And so anyways, yung batch Yung batch 1 and 2 and batch number 3, you already got a reminder from me because ang class ninyo is on June 15 already. So, please do the step number 2 already. Please, deadline. Okay, tapos yung batch 3 ng intermediate and batch 4 onwards ng beginner, I will need to adjust the class. Kailangan kong gawing 7:30, no? Tapos yung panghapon na intermediate, I need to move the batch 4 to start at 2 p.m. kasi nag-overtime kami lagi at inaabot ako ng 5:00 pasado. Pag ginawa ko kasi yon, maaabutan ako dun sa 5 o'clock beginner batch going forward starting June 15. Hindi na ako pwedeng abutan nun. No? So, I would need to give myself some time, mga 15 minutes to recover. Drink tayo ng water, no? And then of course, yung ating mga tinitrain na future batch 1 graduates, no? Galingan nyo guys, no? And I'm really, really excited, no? I'm excited for your growth and for your lessons and learnings, no? All right, so yan. If you're from batch 2 and you're batch 3, please settle your step 1 and step 2 deadline na po para mapadala na po natin on Saturday ang inyong mga pre-reading materials at kung ano-ano pa, no? All right? And then greetings na din sa ating mga groups, sa mga small trading communities natin, no. Greetings na din kay Team Bull Bear Team, Team Elma, Team Exam and Team Feast ng Wave 1. Tapos si Wave 1 ng intermediate. Sa beginner, shout out kay Team Breakout, Team Billionaires, Team Scalper and Team to the Moon. Team to the Moon, no. So yan, thank you. Thank you sa mga sa mga groups ninyo, no, and looking forward talagang mga group billionaires, sana nga, no, sana we're gonna be one of the whales very soon, no. All right, tapos sa mga guys, another pala i-share ko sa inyo, no, please watch this, no, maganda tong video na to, napakaganda ng video na to. I hope you guys have watched my video on how to scalp yung mobile scalping natin. Inayos natin yon. Panoorin niyo, kakalabas lang ng aking video. Kanina, nilabas natin yan. Buksan ko lang ng mabilis. Wala pa naman 10 o'clock. Ano tayo? Actually, dual purpose yung trade na yun kasi kailangan ko ituro yung trade na yun. Binidyo na rin natin, ginawa natin ng video. No? Actually, hindi ko siya tuturo pala. No? It's just one of those. Kailangan kong gumagawa ako ng material pero nag-aantay ako ng trade. Ang tagal ng material. So, nag-trade na lang ako. No? Yung other trades ko today, live trading yun eh. Alam ng Wave 1 yun eh. Diba guys, pinag-take profit niya na ako eh, no? Diba? Take profit is profit. Like 15% na yata yun. Nag-take profit na si coach. Kaya, ayan. Ayan tinatawag na peer pressure. Tinatawag na peer pressure, diba? Anyways. All right, let's read some of the comments. Good evening po, Coach. Good evening, everybody. Hello, Michael. Oy, si Michael. Batch 1 yan. Zomer, yung vet. Oh, ang daming mga vets dito ah. Type 1 kung ikaw ay vet hodler. Sige nga. Type 1 if you're a trader of vet. Gusto ko makita yung mga tao sa attendance tonight kasi ang tagal ng humihiling. Coach, vet please. Coach, ano tingin mo kay vet? Sige nga. Meron ba mga vet dito o lahat is nag-o-observe lang? Ang dami oh. Joseph, okay pa. Okay pa yan. I'll give you a chance. Sige. Dami. Oh, wow. Oh, pati si Galamax ah. Galamax, alam ko na yung mga positions mo. Shiba, tsaka vet, tsaka Matic. No? Tama ba? Hang on guys. Let me just try to skip that. Okay. Ito guys, oh, itong video na to, panoorin nyo to please. Panoorin nyo to. Panoorin nyo 'to. This is a video wherein I did try to scalp using mobile in futures. Tapos may nag-comments, gawan ko ng scalping yung spot. Sige, gawan natin ng scalping yan. So we used scalping in cellphone on Binance, ADA, no? With Investagram setup. So panoorin nyo kasi I also did set up the Investagrams. No? Nagturo ako ng Investagrams dyan para mag-set up using your cellphone. Mahalaga yan. And I think this is better than the previous ano natin. Ayan, sabi no, ang swabe daw mag-execute, coach. Oh, thank you. Sabi ni Mix TV, thank you, coach. Sobrang lupit po talaga ng strategy mo. Now ko lang na sinubukan at 2 wins agad ako. Wow, ang galing naman ito. Kaka-comment lang 2 hours ago. Thank you, coach. Sobrang lupit ng strategy mo. Now ko lang sinubukan at 2 wins agad in 15 minutes play. Sobrang thank you po talaga. Wow. Dumating kayo sa buhay namin. Wow. Grabe naman tong comment. Ang sarap naman basahin ng mga ganito. Makakawala ng pagod. O, i-like natin yan. Thank you, thank you. Yan. Tapos, salamat, coach. Effective talaga ang feast. Salamat din yan. Yan. Like natin yung mga ganyang comment. Saka pwede bang gamitin kahit sa, pwedeng gamitin kahit sa ang coin yan. Napakaaga first. Saan nyo po nakikita yung time frame at yung pag-save ng indicator? Nandoon po sa video yan. Nasa video po yan. Very informative. Salamat naman. Richard Gomez. Yan, kakausap ko lang kanina. Thank you. Richelle Zamora. Thank you din. Newbie daw. Alright. Philip Gutierrez. Salamat. Wala pong anuman. Yan. I-like natin yung mga ganyan. O guys, puntahan nyo naman yung video para profitable din kayo. Diba? Profitable din. Puntahan nyo yung video. Nilagay na natin lahat dyan. Yan. Like natin yung mga yan. Thank you sa mga nag-likes at mga nag-comments. Alright. Huwag naman mag-live scalping. Siyempre, paplanuhin natin yan. Live scalping po tayo 3 oras dito. Nagpaplano ako siyempre. Kaya nga maganda ang winning rate natin. Nagpaplano kasi tayo. Diba? Uy, ramen penging kape. Penging kape si Coach. Ang sarap ng kape, nakailalang. Kayo wag magdahan-dahan kayo sa pagta-type ng kape. Kasi pag nakakita ako ng kape, napapakape talaga ako. Alam niyo ba si Coach? Kasi yung harapan ng studio ko, balcony. So in my balcony, malamig. Muulan. Lakas pala ng ulan dito sa Pasig, no? Lakas ng ulan. Oy, thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that, Ang lakas ng ulan sa Pasig, tapos ang lamig. Tapos syempre nagkakape ka sa balcony, nakaupo ka lang, nag-aantay ka ng show mo. Sinong hindi na sasarapan nun, di ba? Tapos yung halumigmig ng ulan, no? Tapos yung hangin ko galing Cainta, galing dun sa may Antipolo Mountain. Yung kape ko, ano lang, iba-ibang klase. Meron akong Italian grind, yung roast. Tapos, pag nagmamadali na ako, yung bumibili ako nung Nescafe, promote natin. Hindi naman natin yung sponsor ng show natin. Sabihin ko na. Yan, mga ganyan. So, ang kaping bahay lang yan. Yan, alright. Plan what you do. Do what you plan. Exactly, di ba? Exactly. Tara, coach, kape. Ay, naku, Milka, huwag mo kong yayain. Naku, sinasabi ko. Ay, teka lang, congratulations. Na-receive na ni Milka yung, yung kanyang Ethereum coin. Maganda ba? Maganda? Na-receive na rin ni Charles ang kanyang XRP coin. Yung kay, kay Jai, yung kay, yung taga South, taga Mindanao, pinadala na po natin ang inyong XRP. Antayin nyo na lang po. At yung mga nagpicture dyan ng na-receive nyo ng mga mugs, zip your profit. Maalala nyo na si Coach MirandaMiner doon sa inyong mga cup. Salamat. Ang ganda ng kuha ni Joms kanina. Nakita ko yung picture. Thank you, Doon sa may laptop. Ganda. Habang nagkakape ka, di ba, Joms? Tapos trade ka lang, di ba? Sarap nun. Alright. Hey, Aris, thanks for joining. Boy Abanger, Brennan 101. Yes, Coach. Yan, tuwan-tuwa. Sa ngayon, tamang instant coffee stick. Uy, alam mo, wala kahit anong kape. Nako, kahit coffee stick lang yun. Nako, basta kape. Tapos yung mainit na mainit. Tapos yung matapang. Kasi minsan gusto ko yung may asukal, no? Kasi minsan yung matapang lang. Nako, tayo, sarap nun. Coach, pwede ba mag-enroll sa beginner if di na po makahabol sa sobrang daming video? Pasensya na po kayo, parang kasalanan ko pa po ba ang dami video ni Coach? Hindi, okay lang, sige. Pero tapusin mo lang yung first 8 videos yung aking Miranda University. Yun lang ang tapusin mo, yun ang importante para mag-beginner course ka, okay? Yan, pa-hit ng like button guys, thank you. Medyo maaga tayo today. Utang ko sa inyo yan kasi si Coach, minsan na-delete kaya agahan na natin. No? Alright, okay. Tapos akit tayo sa ating mga announcements and reminders. Isabihin ko lang to na mabilis. Okay. Wait lang, gumagawa tayo ng MirandaMiner kanina, no? Gumagawa tayo ng bagong MirandaMiner community frame, guys. Pwede nyo nang gamitin to. Pag-upload, pwede nyo lang hanapin MirandaMiner. Nakalagay dyan sa Facebook frame nyo, I love Miranda Mining Community. So pagkatapos ng upload nito, you'll be able to use it already for your trade. So pantay na lang, pantay, no? Okay, and then, yan, sa ating MirandaMiner group, okay, sa MirandaMiner group, magbasa lang tayo ng mga comments. Okay, oh, okay. Wow, may cup and handle. Oh, BTC to. Inaral namin kanina sa beginner to tsaka intermediate. Okay, shout out sa mga alam ng ang pasok dyan. Sa mga tinuruan ko kanina, anong tingin nyo dito? Alam nyo na yan, ha? Tinuro ko na. Saan manggagaling yung fib? Alam nyo na yan, guys, ha? Tinuro na natin yan. Alright. Okay. Thank you, Coach. Malaking bagay ito sa mga walang laptop. Yan, wala pong anuman. Oy, Nida, kamusta na? Oy, guys, Nida is our newest moderator, ha? Taga ano yan? Nida, taga ano ka ba? Taga Micronesia. Ano bang country mo? Nida, paki-comment nga. Nida, international yan eh. Okay, wait lang. So, may nag-comment. Before daw siya naligo, magandang basahin to. Bago po ako maligo tonight, I think nakapag-entry po ako sa Golden Cross. 30 minutes po after paglabas ko sa bathroom, ito na po agad siya at 100%, 100 pesos na puhunan. Sa cellphone lang po ang gamit ko tapos lagi po ako nanonood sa YouTube ni Coach Miranda Miner. Thank you po. Ito na ang pinaka masarap mong ligo. Grabe. Ito na ang pinakamasarap mong ligo. Ang sarap naman ng ligo, 225%. Naligo ka lang paglabas mo. 'Di ba? Ang sarap naman ng ligo nito. Sana all, 'di ba? Hashtag sana all, 'di ba? Tapos naka 50x pa. Grabe naman tong leverage nito. Naligo 50x. 'Di ba? Ayan, sabi ni Loy, pag nakakita raw ng cup and hang, tama. Nakakita siya ng kape. Nakakita raw siya ng kape. Alright. From Saipan. Hey, thanks Nida ha. Thank you, thank you. I love you too, musician. I love you too. Na-late daw si Rich. Okay lang, Richard. Nag-ano pa tayo. Usap-usap muna. Alright. Sana all ganun pagkatapos. Oo nga, sarap dudes, no? Pagkaligo mo, pagtingin mo sa cellphone mo, 200. Ilang percent yun? Teka lang. 225%. Woo! Grabe naman. Minsan iniisip ko, inuuto nyo lang ba ako sa mga technique natin? Or totoo to? Ang dami nyo kasing mag-comment. Ay, nag-comment sa schedule. Jasnel. Replyan po natin ito. Teka lang. Ayan, nag-reply siya. Okay, Jasnel. Replyan kita mamaya, no? Pag ganito guys, pakiusap ko sa inyo, mag-reply na lang kayo sa akin mismo. Huwag nyo nang i-post yung email ko mismo. Pausap na lang, ha? Huwag nyo kasi personal email ko sa inyo yan, no? Yan, personal email ko sa inyo yan. Okay? Kasi wala namang sasagot sa inyo dyan, ako lang din. Ayan. So, ngayon ko lang ito nakita. Thanks for this, no? So, ang tanong niya, I'm just confused with my schedule. With my beginner, July 22. July 22 ba nilagay ko doon? Beginner is not July 22. June 22. Sige, just if you're listening right now, just reply mo na lang yung email para ma-clarify mo, ha? Chasnel, thank you. Pati yung mga people who are asking these questions, guys, meron akong instruction, no? Thank you kay moderator Marian for replying, no? Meron akong instructions dito, no? Sa pinakataas and how to enroll. Sabi ko nga, number batch 11 na tayo. Punong-puno na yung class natin. No? So we're trying our best to accommodate. Yan. Go to the forms. Tapos i-click nyo itong form. Just enroll using that form. Okay, so basahin nyo yung mga prerequisites sa baba. Kasi mahaba yan. Dapat nakascore ka ng 17 sa MirandaMiner assessment. May quiz yan. So, kailangan matapos mo yung ma-review mo yung Miranda University course, yung free course natin. Okay? Alright guys, it's 9:59. We have 145 people in the room. Let me check. Makaligo nga rin daw mamaya, sabi ni Anytime. Naligo. Coach, pwede po bang paki-explain ng liquidation? Hindi ko kasi magets kung paano siya nagwo-work. Punta ka sa Punta ka sa video ni Coach na Futures. Sa playlist ko ng Pro and Advance. Ando dun yan. Punta ka dun. Okay? Punta ka dun, ha. Ando dun lang yan. Hanapin natin. Ando dun yan. Hanapin sandali. So, hanapin natin. No? Hanapin ko yung... Ayan. So, dito, yung mga question, yung mga topics natin. Ayan. Dito sa may, Binance for Professionals. Yan. Yung How to Trade Futures, Lesson 1, yun napuntahan mo. Andiyan, in-explain ko lahat dyan. Ano yung liquidation? Para at least hindi ko lang sagutin, at least meron kang konteksto kung ano ang liquidation. Andiyan lahat yan. If you're a futures trader, punta ka sa Binance for Pro check playlist ni Coach MirandaMiner, okay? Okay. Alright. Thank you, Coach. Baka kailangan mo ng taga-timpla ng kape or taga-email. Salamat po sa offer. Kailangan ko po talaga. Dami ko na pong ginagawa. Pero kaya pa naman po. Alright. Hey, Judex, thanks for joining. Hey, Kyle. Mga estudyante ko nagla-login na. Estudyante natin. Alright. Teka lang, guys. Alright, check lang natin. Wait lang. Okay, guys, welcome sa ating topic for today. No, it's already 10 o'clock. Our topic for today is about VET or Vechain, no? VET and VTO, VTHO, no? Is it a high potential supply chain coin? Is it something na baka, Amazon could probably tap in the future, knowing Amazon is big on supply chain and logistics? Are they going to be the potential next? Will they be $1 very soon? No? And this is gonna be my MirandaMiner crypto reviews for June 2022. Before this, nag-review tayo ng two other assets. Namely, we reviewed Hive as a high potential small cap coin. Small cap because ang kanyang circulating value is only around 9 million. No? And then we also reviewed Solana, which is also really, 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 really good asset to invest on because of their transaction per second capability, their own ecosystem, etc., etc. This time we will review VeChain, VET, and VeChain, which is actually VET and Vito. No, and this time we also have invited a guest that will help join us. No, this is a trader of VET. No, VET, one of our students in batch 1. We will all listen to her later. Pero before we invite her to the call, Choi, pahanda na lang ng messenger. I'll call you there in a few. All right. Before there, linawin ko lang ang schedules natin. Kung ikaw ay batch 1, ongoing ang classes natin today. If you're from batch 2, beginner, June 15 ang class. Batch number 2, intermediate, June 15 ang class. And then nag-insert tayo ng 5 o'clock class ng batch number 3. On June 22, mauusog na ang batch 4 classes ng beginner. Will start at 7:30 p.m. Tuesday to Friday. Beginner will be the same at 5 p.m. Tuloy-tuloy yan. And then ang ating intermediate will now start at 2 p.m. onward, starting batch number 4. Kailangan ko mag-adjust ng mga schedules because nag-o-overtime ako sa mga classes, alam ng wave 1 'yan at baka ayokong ma-overlap ko si beginner 5 PM 'no. Tapos nag-send na ako ng email sa batch number 3, right? And then batch number 3 to start doing step 1 and step 2. And if you're from batch 4 onwards, may pinadala na ako sa beginner batch 4, but batch 5 onwards wala pa, magantay lang kayo. If you're not receiving any emails from me, then you still are not part of the latest batch, no? Na-receive nyo lang yung confirmation that I already have received your email registration or your Google form registration, okay? Okay. All right, with that said, let me just quickly review on VeChain. Let me start with our cryptocurrency, crypto coin review. Without further ado, let us start with our show for today. All right, VeChain. Okay, let's quickly review VeChain. Price currently at today is at 0.1166. Lakihan ko lang ng konti para makita ninyo. Yan, lakihan natin. All right. 0.166 is the current price of this particular asset, no? Up at 1.83%. And then the fully diluted market capitalization is around 10, no, 10 around 10 billion, no? Market capitalization of around 7 bill, and volume is almost 999 million, almost 1 billion volume. And then looks like this is not necessarily a small cap anymore, no? It's a medium cap. Medium cap. And then from a trend perspective, let's go to the trading view. Obviously, it's being paired to US dollar Tether. Before we go with the trading view, let's quickly review with the price. 0.01166. Price change over the past 24 hours is at 1.66%. All right, let me just quickly go on using a day chart. Okay, it's also almost following the formation of BTC. Market dominance is 0.46. Market ranking is on the top 20. Wow, top 20 coin. Very good. All right, so let's review. Where is it currently traded? Obviously, we're trading in Binance US, Qcoin, Huobi Global, which is predominantly China, Korea, and Japan market. Um, and the biggest market share or the lion's share is within Binance. Volume of almost 25%. No? And then confidence is actually very high with the spot market. Perpetual market, it's also being traded predominantly in Binance. Of course, also Huobi Global, FTX, Qcoin, Delta Exchange, and Storm Gain. No? People who are doing Storm Gain, but you don't have much volume yet. But let me go forward with the spot. Then we go with the with the news. Medyo, to be honest with you, I will give you the good and the bad, no, of this particular coin. Meron akong comments dito that I'd like to make sure you guys are aware, no? And then let's quickly go on with what is VeChain, no? What is VeChain, no? Of course, we will be looking at the most recent researches and mga other news about VeChain. VeChain, together with DNV, enables Renji Hospital to launch the world's first blockchain-based IVF service app, My Baby. Right? I'm not sure if you guys have recalled. I don't know if you were watching Shark Tank. Are you guys watching Shark Tank? No. There was a presenter there. They're actually presenting My Baby. So I'm not sure if this is it, no. But that was just a very small idea before, no. But we'll see. But this is a good one, no? At least they're within the medical field. The other news are not quite recent anymore. Okay. We go to the other information here. This is the other one I opened. This is one where ito yung first blockchain-based IVF, no, service application. So let's read this. In partnership with VeChain and DNV, the Renji Hospital, which is a top-ranking hospital in China, has announced the launch of a smart medical care project, My Baby, the world's first blockchain-based in vitro fertilization service application. Wow. Look at the highlights. The China's in vitro fertilization market is expected to exceed $2.8 billion by 2025. Really interesting. Really, really interesting. All right, let's move on. All right, we have obviously the white paper. No, let me just quickly go here. No, of course, we're reviewing white papers every time we discuss a coin or an asset. So let me just go through our technical consensus. In this phase, technical developers are the major force to build the initial infrastructure. Applications in this early stage of blockchain adoption are coming from the more obvious use cases that leverage features of a blockchain technology, ICO, DAO, and betting applications, gaming, along with infrastructure. So ito yung comment natin no, kanina. So sabi dito, let me just look for that comment. Hang on guys ha. There's a lot of word consensus, right? Consensus, no? Tandaan, nakita ko yung mga words consensus, business consensus, governance consensus. And I'm just trying to test and look into bakit may agreement. Dapat ang DeFi kasi meaning decentralized, dapat there's no governing body, no? But, let's see. The VeChain, ito yung sinasabi ko, no? Alright, yung kanilang tinatawag na proof of authority. Okay. So again, this is my personal opinion. I'm not your financial advisor. You could still do your own research. This is Coach MirandaMiner giving his inputs. Okay, and you could obviously do your own inputs. So ito yung comment na nabasa ko. Ito yung observation ko, no. Sabi dito, the proof of authority consensus algorithm demands nodes to be authorized in order to participate in the blockchain consensus. Once authorized, nodes are given equal chances to publish new blocks and gain rewards. No? As a result, there's no need for nodes to spend vast amount of resources, including money, etc., etc. In addition, richer nodes do not have more advantage than the other nodes in the system. So tandaan ninyo, bakit merong tinatawag na nodes. Kapag ikaw ay nagpo-proof of stake, kailangan mo ng pera. If you're doing proof of work, kailangan mo ng supercomputer. If you're doing proof of space, you need hard drives or storage devices. If you're using proof of authority, in this case, sabi niya, merong central authority that's approving. There is an algorithm consensus that's approving. So when I was reviewing the design of VeChain, of course, no, we saw proof of authority, a lot of word consensus, and it kind of caught my attention. Why is it there's a lot of consensus? No, and true enough, when they are presenting their algo, no, they have a proof of authority. Sabi dito, their transactions per second is very high, very very high. No? Of course, diniscuss natin the proof of transactions per second of Solana is really, really high, 50,000 TPS versus Ethereum and blockchain, which is really small. Actually, lowest is BTC. No? Ayan, so they have community endorsing mechanism. Sorry, one more. POA belongs to the family of the Nakamoto consensus and therefore only provides probabilistic assurance to the safety of transactions, which might not be enough to maintain consistency and accuracy against the extremely asynchronous situations such as being subject to large square network partitioning. So may risk pa din. May risk pa din. No? Sabi dito, which might not be enough to maintain system consistency against the extreme asynchronous situations such as being subject to large-scale network partitioning. No? Therefore, we have been working on the next generation proof of authority that will address these issues and provide the needed security and stability to support, which is the VeChain Thor blockchain. As the outcome of our work, the new POA will deliver blah 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 blah. All right. Ayan, so they're implementing a new proof of authority. All right. Ayan, so let's just quickly go through. We don't need to go to all of that. Let's just go to the ecosystem. Ayan, this is their ecosystem. Let's look into this. This is their white paper, no? Sabi dito, you have your Vechain, you have your enterprises, you have your community. I think ang kanilang press releases, they're really more of a usable ecosystem that's useful for logistics and supply chains. No? So what we'll see about that, no? We'll see later on. And so they're working with the community, research partners, institutional partners. Ang akin lang very text heavy tong white paper nila. Very, very text heavy. Would have been good if it's like more visual, no? All right, let's move on. Ayan. So someone made I need to take this out because this is a very good information. I will not open the article, but I'd like you guys to open it yourself. What I like about this article is it's very, very comprehensive. No? Sabi dito, the author entered VeChain as the top pick for 2021 in tech 2.5 years after writing about its potential, and it's currently the winner among other tech investments. So this is March 2021. No? 2.5 years ago, the author wrote an article, VeChain will be the next major blockchain success history. No? Yan, no? Tapos sabi dito, what VeChain is and who it's for. VET operates as an asset tied to VeChain blockchain, but unlike Bitcoin, it's not a currency. Unlike Bitcoin, it's not a currency, and unlike Ethereum, it's not a way to gas the blockchain usage. Instead, VET is a value creating token. No? Every VET creates an offshoot coin called Thor, THOR, which operates in a bit of a dividend. So when you have VET, you're gonna be given a V you're gonna be given a Thor, like a dividend. The more vet that you have, by the way, naalala ko dividend, guys, no? Good job kung nakaka-receive ka na ng dividend. Naglabas na naman ng dividend si DDMPR. Galing. Parang every 3 weeks naglalabas sila ng dividends. Ang laki. Laki, thank you. Salamat po, DDMPR. Alright, laki nakuha natin. Thank you. Alright. What is the use for? No? The core of the VeChain business is a tracker, mostly supply chain logistics and mostly for their customers, large corporations. Guys, maalala ko lang tracker, no? Have you guys used the Apple tag? I'm sure marami sa states niya, no? Have you guys been using the Apple tags? Yung air tags? That's a very, very good technology, no? And you don't need much, battery, no? Para siyang Citrix, nag-ooperate as a Citrix, no? It would find its own, no? Comment naman if you're using AirTag. Sige nga. Alright. Alright. Okay, this is where, sabi dito, what are the people using it for, no? It's the core business of VeChain, no? So parang maraming nag-uusap ngayon with the Amazon trying to enter. Would there be a competition, no? Would there be a competition, or could it be a potential mirror of how Amazon will operate? Because ito yung proof of concept, no? They're giving you a proof of concept that VeChain can operate on a blockchain used for supply chain logistics. So if you're a blockchain, pwede kang mag-hinge on that blockchain. No? Pwede kang mag-hinge, no? Alright, ang dami nilang customers. Before I go with this, guys, let me just go on a quick break. Oh, meron na tayong break, ha? Wow. I'll go on a quick break. I will now just connect our guest, no? Our guest for tonight is a VeChain trader. Part ng batch 1, no? So let me just put you guys on a quick break. Just give me a second, okay? All right. Can you try to talk again? Okay, guys. Good morning. Good morning again. I'm back. Type number one. If you could hear me. Type number one if you could hear Coach MirandaMiner. Okay, meron na tayong nalalaman. Meron na tayong mga break, no? May mga break na si Coach. Pwede na yun. All right. Okay. So, guys, I invited a guest today because I think it's important that all of us, no, all of us are able to hear what she has to say. Being a trader, no, being a trader for vet, no. So, our guest for today, her name is Choi, no. Choi, hi ka naman sa mga nakikinig.
Hi po. Hello, good evening po sa lahat. Mga Team Miranda Mining, good evening. Good evening, rinig po ba?
Transformer daw ako. Naka-auto-tune ba ako? Teka lang.
Basta,
Bakit daw ako robotic? Wait lang. Naka-robotic ba si Coach? May second voice ba ako? Wait lang. Okay. Teka lang guys ha.
daw po.
Hang on, hang on.
Naririnig po ba?
Yes, they
Guys?
can hear you.
Okay.
They can hear you. Guys, can you hear si Choi? Guest natin. Can you hear her? Sige, salita ka nga, Choi.
안녕하세요. Good evening, guys. What's up? What's up?
Oh, type number
Mga
one.
kabet.
Type number one if you could hear my guest for today.
Hi, mga kabet. Pakinggan mo kabet.
Hello mga kavet, ang lamig daw ng boses ni Choi. Oh, wow. Meron ka ng admirer, no? Okay. All right. So ikaw, Choi, no, bilang part ng ating part ng ating show for tonight, no. You are actually trading vet. Bakit mo napili si vet? Anong meron kay vet as a token?
Before kasi po naghahanap talaga ako ng ng coins na pwede siyang i-hold ng for long term. Kasi dati hindi pa ako marunong mag-trade. So parang nakikisabay-sabay lang ako sa agos ng So ang ginawa ko, parang investment lang po yung ginawa ko. So una ko po talagang is yung XRP kasi
Teka lang.
na-research ko
Ano
din
yung
siya, maganda din.
Teka lang, ano yung inano? Teka lang, linawin natin.
Sorry.
Okay, ulit mo. Ano yung inano natin? Ulit, hindi ko maintindihan. Ulit.
So, hindi. Kasi po, dati, investment lang po yun. Wala po akong balak sa yung trading. So, gusto ko lang mag-invest lang. So, naghanap ako ng mga coins na pwedeng pang long term na may magandang mga project. So, una ko po talaga is yung XRP and then po yung VET. So, nakita ko po kasi yung VET, sobrang ganda niya na project. As in, may future talaga siya. Tapos, kasi 'di ba dito sa natin 'di ba digital era na tayo. So lahat ng kasi sa vet parang process nila yung parang maraming company ng mga logistics 'di ba po coach yung dito sa atin sa Pilipinas meron tayong mga Lazada or mga maraming company yung pwedeng
mga supply chain. Supply chain.
Opo sa Vechain. So kaya sobrang bullish ko sa vet talaga. Yun po coach. Yun ang napili ko po.
Okay, sige.
Kaya
So ano ba yung mga so bilang of course ikaw nagte-trade ka na and there are other things na alam mo din 'no? Alam mo din kay Vechain 'no? Ano pa yung mga other information na shinare mo rin sa amin kanina sa class 'no? Ano yung mga information na yon that made you
um
also be interested sa
sa
Vechain?
vet,
Mm.
kasi po based lang po sa sa research ko po or sa understanding ko lang po yun. Hindi ko alam kung accurate ba siya sa ibang mga research kasi yung ano po kasi, yung 'di ba sa panahon natin ngayon nasa digital era na tayo 'di ba? Lahat ng informations, mga data, connected na lahat sa internet. And they call it Internet of Things. Yun po yung tinatawag lang IoT. Internet of Things po yung ano nun. Yun po yung physical object na may nakalagay na mga chips, mga sensors, may mga sa software ng other technologies po for the purpose of connecting and exchanging data po with other device and system over the internet. So, VeChain combines IoT technology with the blockchain to digitalize or convert the supply chain. So, ang ang maganda kasi po sa blockchain is that it is a tamper-proof. So, it means hindi ito mababago ng kung sino-sino. So, safe siya sa mga customer, sa mga companies na, partner ng VeChain. Tapos, yung mga product, mga infos and datas nila safe po. At dahil nga din sa IoT ng VeChain, malalaman din natin yung nating mga customer kung ang product ba na binili natin is original, saan galing. If food naman, i-scan lang natin, malalaman kung sira na ba or expired na ba. Kaya super safe for me. May mga din kasi, may mga barcodes yung mga product. Ngayon po sa naman po, sa pamamagitan ng VeChain blockchain, ma ah, mali yung
Kinakabahan ka ba?
maiiwasan. Opo, maiiwasan po yung
Guys,
yung
type niyo
counterfeiting.
naman number 1 para hindi kabahan si guest natin si Choi. Type niyo naman number 1. Ayan. Ayan, type na
So,
number
yun.
1. Go ahead.
Thank you guys. Yun po, maiiwasan po yung counterfeiting or yung mga fake or copy ng mga product so that the customer trust the companies. So, ginagamit din ng mga yung Fortune 500. Alam niyo po ba yun? Yung mga big companies talaga, ang VeChain. Kasi, VeChain support digitalized apps, mga smart contract, mga company na IOCs, yun po yung nabanggit niyo po kanina, yung inversions of protocols, mga ganun po. At tsaka sobrang ko kasi sa vet. Kasi imagine guys, kung gaano, wait lang po, nawawala yung ko. Hello po.
Go ahead.
Opo. So yun nga. So imagine kung gaano kabilis ang transaction ng VeChain. 10,000 transaction lang naman per second.
Humihina daw yung audio mo. Lapit ka ulit sa cellphone.
Hello.
Ayan.
Hello? Sige po. So yun. Imagine na lang natin guys kung gaano kabilis yung transaction ng VeChain. 10,000 transaction lang naman siya per second. Ganun siya kabilis. And then, sa ngayon kasi, dati kasi, initially, ang vet, hindi pa siya vet. Ano pa siya dati, mga vet token ang tawag. And then, hindi pa siya sa, diba, wala pa siyang sariling blockchain. So, doon pa siya sa Ethereum dati. Ethereum blockchain. Tama po ba, coach? So, doon pa siya. So, nung binago na nila yung branding nila, naging VeChain Thor. So, after nila na rebranding, meron na silang meron silang sariling economic system na magfa-fund ng project nila. So, paano ba 'yon? Bali, ang ang Vechain ecosystem ay nabe-base na sa dalawa, or I mean nahati sa dalawang cryptocurrencies na. Yun na yung para mapanatili nila ang decentralized system. So, ang first one is yung VET. It's mainly a store value that can use to smart payments. Pag ang VET nilagay sa wallet, magge-generate siya ng interest. At yun ang pangalawang coins, ang Thor Power, or di kaya also known as Thor Energy tokens. So, ang Thor Power tokens naman ay magiging fuel or gas nila para mapatakbo ang buong system nila. Every time na may madadagdag na mga informations, mga data sa mga blockchain, mababawasan ang Thor Power. Bali 70% mapupunta sa circulation ng Thor Power. Ang 30% naman mapupunta sa may malalaking hawak na VET. Ang tawag sa kanila ay authority master nodes. So bali sa VeChain, naman, meron silang 4 na nodes ang isa strength nodes, thunder at Mjolnir node. Ang pang-apat, ito yung pinaka-importante, is ang authority master node. Itong pang-apat, importante siya kasi sila yung dahil sa kanila dahil sila yung mga nagva-validate ng transaction sa blockchain. Kaya meron silang bonus na Thor power. Ang natitira namang nodes naman ay ang economic nodes to keep the economy stable at may iwasan yung price fluctuation.
Okay, wait lang. Parang nosebleed na yung mga nakikinig sa atin. Wait lang. Oh guys, teka lang, palakpakan nyo naman si Choi. Talaga nag-research para sa atin. Very good.
Assignment po kasi, coach.
Good job. Okay. Alright, so natuto ba kayo in a very layman, guys, on a trader perspective, ha? On a trader perspective,
Yes.
siya mismo nag-share ng kanyang input. So, okay, let's listen. Siguro paki-summarize na lang, Choi. Ang galing.
Yun na po yun siya. Yung bonus kasi na natitira, mapupunta po yun doon sa mga sa tawag nito, nakalimutan ko na ito, sa maliliit na mga maliit lang kasi yung compare ng yung bonus sa master nodes kaysa dun sa 3 nodes. So, yun lang po, hindi ko na siguro isasama yung mga partnership, coach. Nila yung mga project.
Alam mo, pakiramdam ko, stockholder ka ng ng VET, no? Hindi mo lang inaamin, kunwari ka pa, ang dami mong alam, eh. Ha?
Di po.
Teka lang, ang ganda daw ng boses mo. Yung mga admirer ka na. Mag-hello ka nga. Hello, yung medyo mga panggabing boses. Sige nga, ganun mo lang. Kunyari, hello, kamusta kayo dyan? Ganun.
Hi, everyone. Pa-bebe. Di ba?
Sabi ni Albert, single ka daw ba?
Ay, hi nga po pala dyan sa boyfriend ko. Nanonood po yan ngayon. Supportive boyfriend.
Sino boyfriend mo? May boyfriend si Albert?
Hindi po.
Ay, akala ko. Okay.
Yung boyfriend ko po kasi magka-chat kami kanina. Sabi niya, sige, manood daw siya. Support daw siya. Nasa UAE kasi yung boyfriend ko po, coach.
Nasa
UAE. At saka duty niya ngayon.
Oy, pasensya na kayo, may boyfriend na daw. Naku, daming nang nalungkot, oh. Wala na, out na, guys. Sorry, out na. Wala na. Kalas na.
Kumakanta si Joy.
Alright.
Naku, baka bumagyo pag kumanta na po ako.
Ay, ang dami na nagpapakilalang boyfriend mo daw sa chatroom.
Ay, marami ba sila? Sorry. Ngayon nilang nalaman.
Alright, anyways.
Tuloy ako, coach.
Anyways, hey, maraming salamat sa iyo, guys. Guys, natuto ba kayo sa kanya? At least, no, hindi lang si Coach MirandaMiner, you hear it from an actual trader. No, ayun ang maganda. Ayun ang maganda sa...
Meron po yun sa coach. Di ko alam naman siguro ng yun, di ba yung sa Flexi earn sa earn ng
Mm.
Binance.
Mm.
Meron din pong mare-receive kasi do'n, mga
Mm.
83%, 0.83% 'pag nag-stake ka.
If you stake vet. Yeah, I was about to discuss that. Good, 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 good. Right, guys. Maraming
Opo.
natuto sa'yo today. Guys, before we let you go, any other thing you'd like to say? Greetings na you'd like to share sa mga nakikinig today?
As a trader, kasi newbie pa lang din po ako, hindi pa rin din talaga ako hindi ako gano'n 'di ba, na nasusunog-sunugan pa din. Like kanina, nag-try akong mag-trade. Mali po yung ko. So, yun, lesson learned. Kaya kailangan nating mag-aral ng mag-aral. So, manood lang tayo ng manood ng ni coach, ng videos. And then, kung gusto niyo naman na makapag-focus kayo talaga sa mag-enroll po kayo sa
Sa
ang dami
ano?
kong
Sa ano? Ano ba
ang
talaga?
dami kong
Nangaano ka eh.
mag
Ha?
mag-enroll po kayo sa ni coach.
Saan? Sa Lazada?
Enroll sa class ni coach.
Sige.
Opo, yun po.
Okay. Sige. Okay guys, thank you ha. Thank you. I'll let you could drop the call now, but again, thank you sa pag-guest
Okay.
mo sa akin today
Thank
on
you
a
din
very
po,
short
coach. Bye,
notice.
guys.
Thank you.
Sige.
Thank you.
Sige po.
All right. Okay.
Thank you
Bye.
po.
Ayun guys. A very let me just make sure you could hear me. Okay. One very good. Salamat sa mga nagso-support sa atin, no. Thank you kay Edski. Salamat sa iyong super chat. Thank you, thank you. All right. Okay. So balik tayo sa topic natin, no. Thank you sa nag-inform sa atin today. Let me just open ang ating other information about Vechain, no. All right. So later on, I will do some charting for VeChain. Obviously, when we listen to the fundamentals and other inputs ng ating trader, obviously si Choi, nagpasalamat tayo sa kanya, we'll also be able to do some of the charting na kailangan nyo din, no? Kailangan nyo bilang trader. So we'll start with other more information to kind of wrap it up, no? Sa sinabi ni Choi kanina, no? So sabi niya kanina, you could also earn, no? By actually doing flexible savings sa Binance. That's very true. Very, very true. How to earn VTHO on Binance using Binance Flexible Savings. Kung sabi ko nga sa tinuturo ko kanina, guys, kapag ang market is bear, nasa ng pera, dapat less exposed, no? 30% exposure lang. And of course, you can add rule of 3. Some of that you could actually put into your flexible savings, no? All right, so flexible savings, this is one of the things that you could actually use. That you could be awarded by you could be awarded, no, by actually uh, storing your money in the flexible savings of Binance. All right. And then, pasadahan natin na mabilis, no? Yan, no? Everything you need to know about VTOR or VTHO. Buksan natin tong information na to. Of course, if you wanted to know anything about VChain, just open vchaininsider.com. No? Everything is actually here. Forums, partnerships, etc., etc. Yan. So everything you need to know. Very, very fresh information. June 8, 2019, actually many years ago. But of course, everything is actually here. Tulad ng ating, what's this? White paper na binasa kanina, everything is here. Punta ka lang sa mga news, sa VChain, partnerships, projects, guides, etc., etc. Everything is actually here. And of course, you also need to go with other information like ito, yung sinopen ko kanina, yung mga partners nila. This is a very, very interesting material, no? Material which is VChain, no? And obviously they're predominantly Chinese, no? Chinese ang kanilang mga executives, no? Obviously they're actually partnering with Price Waterhouse. Ayan, very, very good yan. Ang laki niyan, no? Tapos, what else do we know here? Walmart is here, no, for fast-moving consumer goods, FMCGs, no? Alam ni ano yan, alam ni Richard Gomez yan kasi he's on the business of transportation, yan, transportation, logistics. Nasa same industry yan si Richard, eh. Right? They also have tech partners yan, Amazon Web Services, no, AWS. No, they also have a lot of partners, no, and obviously they're actually they're a multi-link blockchain, no. It's really, really good information to have. And whenever you have customers who are like that, then obviously merong reason why are they customers, no? And the big hitters are um, PwC, Grant Thornton, Walmart, BMW, yan, yung mga official information, no? Official partners nila. All right, yan. Another information to know is that, yan, no? Looking at this, let's try to open this one. Ang pinakamalaking contract, yan, Walmart China. Walmart China has the largest. Wow. And then VTHO token, ETH token, Wimworld, Vulcan, Shanghai Gas, Vechain node. Okay, mga biniburn nila yan just to make sure that there's actually they're following the way that they've designed the token. They need to burn some, right? And then let's try to look for other. Yan, 2021 updates. It's currently priced at 0.015 based on the VTO production rates. Some exchanges are offering more for staking or letting them hold VET up to 5%. No? Magandang rate yan, though much lower than coins, offering 15% on staking because VET won't flood the market. No? Yan ang kanilang sort of a tokenomics. How are they awarding? No? Very bullish ang trending up until March. Of course, meron tayong latest na trend dyan. Open natin later. No? And then, yan. So we also know that China has announced its interest to reduce its carbon emission in the coming decades. And VeChain's partnership with BYD is aimed directly at that. No? And then we all know that the global supply chain logistics business is massive. The fourth party logistics industry is estimated to be a market of 80 billion by 2026. So is that going to be a potential? Because marami nang mag-embrace ng decentralized finance through, DeFi market of the supply chain and logistics business through VeChain. So that could be a good potential, right? They're actually estimating the whole market capitalization to be as strong as an 80 billion strong industry by 2026. No? Ayan, so the opportunity here, the opportunity is there in the comparison in the crypto sphere. Sabi niya, I come back to Ripple. Sabi niya, Ripple is another potential opportunity. No? Sabi dito, Ripple, despite those legal problems, has the market cap of all of its coins of almost $22 billion or about 4x of what VeChain is. Sabi ko kanina, ang market cap ni VeChain is around 9 bill, no? Tumaas na yan, no? This is actually obviously an old article, no? All right. Okay, so let's now go with our charting. Charting tayo ng mabilis. All right. Let's do some chartings here. Okay. As I've said, pataas siya, no? Obviously, it's following. It's actually coupled with Bitcoin. That's why it's actually going down, no? So there's also a consolidation. There is a formation of a box here, no? There's a formation of a box, no? Obviously, sa mga estudyante ko, you guys know how to chart that already. Saan kayo kukuha niyan, no? Let's go down to a 1-hour trend. 1-hour trend. Let me just remove the box for now. All right, zoom out tayo. Yan, may pagka-sideways to. May pagka-sideways, no? And then let's try to look for some potential trends here. If you're gonna be a short-term trader, alalay lang, no? Alalay sa mga potential bounce areas. Tinuro ko na yan kanina at sa ating mga videos, no? Alalay sa mga bounce areas, potential this one, no? And of course, sinusunod niya si BTC, ganyan kamukhang-kamukha niya yung other coins, no? All right, and of course, on a short-term basis, bantayan nyo dyan yung ating tinatawag na trend line breakouts. Yan, potential trend line breakouts. Right? We'll see, no? We'll see if there's gonna be a potential breakout here. It looks like it's forming, a downward trend, no? Although it's actually forming sort of a little retracement here, but we'll see. We'll see, no? From a volume perspective, nothing is really significant. Nothing is really significant from a volume standpoint. If you will notice, pababa yung volume niya, no? Volume is actually insignificant. I think the market today is observing overall. You know, when the market again, I tinuro ko kanina sa ating beginner class, if the market is bearish, you know, how many percent, guys? Mga estudyante ko, how many percent ang nakalabas? How many percent, no? Hindi nakalabas lahat. So obviously the market is observing, no? There should be a major market driver catalyst that should drive out, people to be investing. Obviously, if you are in a bull market, then people will obviously bring out around 50% of their 50% exposure and above. All right. Okay. Um, do we potentially see a long term, potentially a long term upward trend here? So we'll see. Purahin ko muna tong mga lines na to. And by the way, guys, before ako magtapos, tomorrow on Saturday, huwag nyo nga kalimutan ng ating Crypto Night Live special Father's Day edition. Huwag nyo kalimutan. Special Father's Day edition, ng guest natin marami. Isang tatay, puro tatay pala kami. Mga tatay at yung isa marami ng anak, yung isa may isang anak, yung isa magkakaanak pa lang, yung isa wala pang anak. Sa ibang pananaw ng iba't ibang uri ng ama, no? At ang ating title is pamana. So panoorin niyo 'yan, abangan ko kayo, ha. I hope you guys are gonna be there, okay? All right. Okay. So, if is there a potential? Of course, it would follow the trajectory of BTC, no? Halos magkamukha. The May 23 and the May 19 dips, no? May 19 dips. So medyo magkamukha. Obviously, you need to make sure that there are obviously breakouts on major resistance areas, no, or major resistance areas. One of that would be, let me just quickly chart here. Ito very very aggressive fib ito, no? So it's actually, it needs to be, Vechain needs to break out on this particular area, the 0.618 area or 0.18007 before ito bumulusok pataas. Nagko-consolidate eh. May pag-consolidate itong si Vechain, kailangan nitong makawala, no? And there should be obviously, I think, to be honest, this is a sleeping giant. Vechain is a sleeping giant, no? This is my opinion. Makita nyo sa baba, it's, I'm not your financial advisor. It's really gonna be up to you. But for me, I think this is a sleeping giant. The opportunity for a supply chain and the ability to offer the technology that is immutable, no? Immutable meaning, if it's a smart transaction and it already happened, it would never be erased. And napaka-importante niyan sa isang logistics industry, no? Kasi they operate on the trust model, no? If you're in a logistics industry, sabi nga ni ano kanina ni Choi, you know, logistics industry, may sinabi siyang word kanina, equivalent to the word of immutable, no? As if it's happened already, then you cannot erase it. That's really, really important on an industry that's actually governed with trust. Kasi you're expecting your supply to come, no? Based on your contract. No? All right. Yeah. So I think it should actually push. I think it should not, hindi to aakyat kung walang major kung walang major buying decision, no? Kailangan may conviction yung mga candle nito. Kailangan may conviction. Medyo choppy, no? Choppy yung market, eh. 'Di ba? So, kailangan pa natin and of course, gamitan mo na din 'yan ng other indicators. Marami pang indicators ano. Obviously, when you erase the fibs, no? Gamitan mo na rin ng BB. Always use your BB50, no? Or your EMA50 is your next potential indicator, no? So pag nasa taas na yan ni BB50, right? Then that could be a potential breakout for you, no? That could be a potential, what's this? Breakout, no? BB50 medyo very very sideways to, no? Kailangan significant angat niya, no? Angat sa BB50 line, and of course, it should actually break out on this 0.18053 resistance, no? Which is the 0.618 golden ratio for Fibonacci's. Okay, guys, sobrang daming information today, no? Sobrang daming information. And I hope natuto ka today sa lahat ng mga sinabi natin. Let me just read couple of questions galing sa inyo. Couple of questions muna tayo. All right? All right, let me read some questions. Oy, thank you, Gabs Crypto. Thank you sa iyong super chat. Thank you. Ha, invest sa hashtag anong coin. Alright, thank you, Choi. Yan, thank you daw. Thank you again. Good job. Humina ba yung audio ko? Humina. Okay. Ayan guys, malinaw na ba? Humina ba yung audio ko? Okay. Ninaan natin kanina dahil si Choi, ang daming sinasabi. Ang daming sinasabi. Alright. Naka-stake na agad, coach. Ayan. Coach, humina yung volume mo. Okay. Sana narinig nyo ako. Pasensya na, ha? Alright. Kavet ka pala, coach. Kavet ka pala, Choi. Nako. Nako. Alright. Napakagrabe daw, Choi. Daming sikat-sikat ka na, Choi, ha? Dami mo ng fans. Proud din sa iyong boyfriend. Alright. Sell me this pen, Choi. Ay, naku, ginanamitan ka na ng mind setting ni Richard. Naku. Tayo dyan. Oy, guess ko yan si Richard Gomez, guys, ha? Oy, Look, Richard Gomez, tsaka si Jake from La Union. Jake, if you're listening, guess kita, alam mo na yan. So, ang dami nating mga, mga tatay na mag-uusapang tayo? Usapang Lodi, no? Usapang Lodi tayo sa Saturday. Ano ibig sabihin ng Choi, gwapo ha sa imong tingog? Oy, ano ibig sabihin nun? Medyo malalim, hindi ko naintindihan. Alright. Okay. Hi, Sirty. Sino si Sirty? Richard, benta ko yung pen mo, papasa ba ako? Okay. Wala mga tanong Pwede kang mag-VJ yan. Dami ng Choi, pwede ka na mag-sub sa akin pag wala na akong pag busy ako, alam mo na. Ikaw na bibigay ko na sa itong Streamlabs. Alright, hi Sir Gab. From first mile to last mile. Oh, wow. Laag dara ko, nag-usap na ng mga dito. Let's go. Sir Mark, sure. Wala na bang tanong guys? Puro usapan na chat room na to. Oh, look Sky, wow. Happy Father's Day. Alright. Bitcoin dominance. Good. Alright. Thanks Sir Gab sa pagsagot. Okay. May XRP holder. Saan na pa yung nawala yun? Na maganda yung boses, coach. Nino. Ni Choi. Ayan. Oo nga eh. Si Richard Gomez. Si VTO may potential. Ano mga tanong guys? Puro na chat. Good luck Richard and Luke. Ang ganda ng boses po. Meaning nun. Anong ibig sabihin nung... maganda yung boses. Okay. Got it. Nice mga... Oy, Ramin. Huwag ka mag-nice papi dyan Kasama yan si Ramin sa guest Ano majority ng portfolio mo, sir? Is it for me or sa kausap mo sa chat room? Okay. Happy Father's Day mga Lodi. Ang haba ng show ko today 1.5 hours tayo guys 1.5 hours. Bawi na ako Kasi kanina before na late tayo, pasensya na kayo bawi na. Alright guys, i-announce ko lang before nag-greetings portion tayo dito, no? I-announce ko lang ng mabilis ang ating schedule of classes kung hindi mo to inabutan kanina. Alright, ang batch 1 and batch 1 is ongoing. Batch 2 is on June 15 and week of June 15, batch 2. And then batch 3 is gonna be for beginner is also on June 15. Inusog natin ang ating beginner class on batch number 4. And yes, batch 11 na po ang ating mga registration. Grabe, guys. We will try our best to accommodate. We're currently going to certify some co-facilitators na tutulong sa atin yan, no? Alright, and then intermediate classes, yan. It's gonna be on June 22, and then batch number 4. Meron na pong batch 6, kakakompleto lang kanina. No, intermediate 2 p.m., Tuesday to Friday, usog po natin ng 2 p.m. yan, no? If I already have sent emails to batch 1 to 3 and 4, kapag ikaw ay batch 5 onwards, paantay na lang ng aking email confirmation. Iniisa-isa po natin ang ating mga schedules. At deadline na po ng step 1 and step 2 ng ating batch number 2 and batch number 3. Pa-follow up na lang po. I will check it later and just communicate in my email if you have any questions. Okay, do not communicate sa email. Okay, sorry, do not communicate sa Facebook. Okay, do not communicate sa Facebook Tandaan niyo yan, no? And make sure that we are actually using our official communication for communications, right? Okay? And then, congratulations sa mga teams natin. Greet ko lang, Team Bull Bear Team, Team Elma, Team Exam, and Team Feast. Ang kanilang mga leaders, si Tedchi, si Mark, si Mike, tsaka si Alex, no? Sa sa class intermediate. Hello, hello, hello. And then si ating Team Breakout, Team Billionaire, Team Scalper, and Team to the Moon. Greetings, greetings sa inyo, led by your leaders, no? Thank you, no? So, sa mga nanalo kanina, congratulations kay Kim. Ang galing kay ang ganda ng trade mo. Congratulations. And then kay Yael, no, ang galing ng explanation kanina. Gigess kita, mantay ka lang, sir. Ang ganda ng execution mo kanina sa feast model natin. Ang ganda, no? Very, very profitable din. So we will talk about it. We will find a time, no? And of course, i-plug in na natin. One and only moderator, si Boss Judex, no, guys? We're looking for chat nyo lang si Boss Judex, no? Admin natin, moderator dyan sa States. If you're from the United States, Judex is actually forming a team there in Team US. Marami na nag-comment, no? Iba-ibang parts ng US. We have Northern California, from Sonoma Country, from California din. Saan pa? Houston, Texas. Ang dami, no? Tapos, of course, ang ating team nila Nico. Nico and team ni Jen. Jen. Alam na ba, Nico? Umamin na ba si Jen? Umamin na ba, Jen? No? Umamin na ba siya? Hindi pa ba? Sige. Nida, welcome. Newest moderator natin. Karami na po nating moderator. Maraming salamat. Parang ang tanda-tanda ko na. Dami na po namin. Guys, I'm looking for a couple of more moderators. Sasabihan ko kayo, ha? If you're interested, let me know, no? Sali ka sa team natin. Meron kaming Kwentuhan at Numan sa Zoom, no? Wow, naka-schedule yan, no? Looking forward to have you there, no? And then dumating na po, we're already distributing ang ating mga hodl mugs or mugs. Just hodl mug. If you have an order, punta lang kayo sa ating partner merchant, which is Shopee, Travel Gears PH, and look for Miranda Hodl Mug. Okay, hanapin nyo yun dyan. And then the t-shirt is still pending. No? Dami nangyayari sa buhay ni Coach MirandaMiner. Alright. Ayun, tapos hinahanap ko yung thread, no, Nico. Hinahanap ko yung thread ng UAE. Ang dami na nating members, no, guys. Ang dami nyo na. Looking forward to meet all of you. Siguro schedule natin, no? Schedule natin very, very soon yung ating meeting and greeting sa Team UAE. Type 1 naman kung taga UAE ka, guys. Ayan, no? Type 1. If you're from Team UAE, moderators Jen and Nico. Wow! Congratulations! Ang dami-dami nyo na. Taga Sharjah. How do you say good evening in Arab? How do you say that? How do you say it, Joms? Ayan, no, team, dami nyo na, guys. So, congratulations. No? And I'm sure magpa-follow dyan sila Team US natin, tsaka si Team Europe, no? Si Care of Marian. And of course, and many more, no? So, guys, ang dami nating pinag-usapan. Thank you. Ang dami natin. And I look forward to seeing all of you, no? Looking forward to see all of you. Yes, may potential sa Vito. Meron, sagutin ko na yan, no? Joren, there is a potential. Alright, get me Coach Mark Anth. Okay, mag-open ako ng advertisements, no? Open tayo ng advertisements. Apply na lang kayo dun. We're going to look for a few more. Kasi we're already almost, gano'n na ba tayo kalaki moderators? Gano'n na tayo kalaki sa Facebook? 8,000 na, no? So we're going to look for, a couple of more moderators. Okay? Alright. Okay, guys. I think it's 11 o'clock. Thank you. Watching from Saudi Visor. Ewan ko sa'yo. Coach, tanong po, paano computation ng leverage tapos percentage? Halimbawa, 50x tapos 2. What do you mean? I-ping mo ko sa messenger, June, para masagot ko yan. Alright, hey guys, thank you so much. Thank you sa mga nagstay. We still have almost 200 people sa chat room. Maraming salamat sa inyo. And I hope you enjoyed the session today. And again, thank you for my guest. Almost 1.5 hours tayo today. Thank you for my guest, Choi. Maraming salamat. Sana maulit. Alright, thank you. And again, looking forward sa ating pag-hit ng 20,000. 20,000 subscribers. Tulungan po niyo ako, i-share po ninyo ito, paki-like, paki-share ang ating YouTube channel para marami pa tayong matulungan, and maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Kayo po ay mag-iingat ngayong gabi. Mahal na mahal ko po kayo, and as I always say, we are all Miranda Miners. Maraming salamat sa iyong pagtulong. With that said, guys, God bless. Shalom.